Alright guys, just wanted to show you, since I got the rifle, I've been working on it a little bit, and just wanted to show you the stock. I basically finished it. I took it off the barrel action. This is my Marlin XS-7C with the camel stock. If you've been following on the videos, this is the third part. I actually took off the stock from the barrel action to sealed the finish on the stock. I got some polyurethane, the one with the sand finish, and I went ahead and I sprayed it, and it's all dried. And right now it's I don't know if you can tell, it does have a little bit of a sand look to it, and I sprayed it with like about 4 coats. And what this does, it'll seal the camo job on the actual synthetic stock, and it will protect it in case you bump it or whatever out in the woods or shooting at the range. It won't you know, peel the camo pattern right out of your rifle. I mean, the 4 or 5 coats of this stuff will actually protect it a little bit in case you bump it. It does have a little bit of a nice tone down gloss to it. I like the stock. It's got a little bit of it's got checkering on the forearm on each side, and really nice. It came out really nice. So if you look at it with the light, it has a little bit of a sand look to it. I took it apart, and the stock has the opening for the lug, barrel lug, and these right here are the pillars. Those are the pillars. The one in the front, the one in the tang, the 2 pillars, as you can see, they're right there. So I mean, if you want, you can bed it and bed this area here of the tang, and especially just this side. You don't have to go so deep inside the lug area. But I guess with this little pillar bedding columns, it should tie down enough and stay secured, where you don't really have to go to that extreme. Now I did notice on the tip, like I told you guys, from here, from this end here back, the stock seems to be free floated right up to like where the lug is. But I did notice these 2 little things here see those 2 little things on each side? Those could be pressure points where I am not gonna sand them down flat to completely get the barrel free floated until I call tomorrow Marlin and see what they tell me. Okay, they tell me that there's not a problem if I want to go ahead and get my Dremel tool, and those 2 little points there, you see those 2 little points, one on each side, that could be pressure points. That's the only area where it's touching the barrel. It could be, since it's such a thin barrel, it might need those pressure points together with the pillars to stay, you know, pretty accurate. So I'm gonna call Marlin tomorrow and talk to anybody there in the technical department and see what they say. If anything, I'll just get the Dremel and sand those 2 things down, and even work the tip there a little bit enough where it'll get the whole barrel will be free floated. Here's the trigger. It's got the I haven't read up on the manual yet to see how I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna do that now, being that I have the rifle completely off. I put the loophole on there, BX3 4.5 by 14. It's a VX3 loophole, really clear scope. And I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the trigger, and I want to show you guys how the bolt came out after I polished the bolt. Okay, I polished the bolt. That's the bolt there polished. It's even more smoother now. I completely polished it with a Dremel tool, and I left these two little things on each side blued just to give it like a little accent. But I polished it. Came out really nice. I didn't want to get so much of a high gloss to it because I don't want to have this thing out in the woods and have it, you know, like if the sun hits it right on, it'll really reflect really loud, you know. So I did polish all the flutes. I like how inside the flutes it's black. So I basically just polished it enough. I didn't want to go too crazy with the Dremel and get like a high gloss, like a chrome finish. That's not what I was looking for. So it came really nice. I'm happy with it. It's a high enough gloss, like a little sand gloss, you know. I mean, it looks really, really nice. It's gonna look really nice on the gun. And I'll keep working on this. The only thing I have to do is see about the free floating of the barrel. I was gonna bed it, but I'm not. The free floating of the barrel, and just put it back together and take it out and break it in and shoot the rifle and break it in and reload for it. Alright guys, so I'll check you guys out later. That's the bolt there. Mr. Surplus Nut out.